Good, beautiful morning, everybody. Woo! Chilly one. Van's been running for literally 30 minutes, and it's still not warmed up yet. Or my van's heat's just starting to suck. One of the two. Maybe I need to get it. I just replaced the thermostat last year, though, so it can't be that. But anyways, I hope you guys are all rising and getting excited about your day. And if you're not, ask yourself why. I can't make assumptions for people because I don't know who everybody is or everybody's current circumstances. But what I do know is we all are or can be in control of our day and our outcome. I'm not saying you can be in control of everything that happens in your day, but we can be disciplined enough, consistent enough to get an outcome that we want out of each day. We can do that every day. Every day we can do that. And I know we will make, because I've been this individual and struggle with this too, we'll make a million excuses of why we can't get that done in the day. You know, we all do it. We've all done it, right? But, and obviously you can't move a mountain in one day. I'm not suggesting that. But you can do 5 critical tasks day in and day out that will get you results day in and day out. And it is a very simple format. And we're all capable of doing it. So I'm a firm believer we are in control of our destiny in life. Unless, you just kind of want to drift around, and then you're also in control of that outcome because you created that outcome by being a drifter. I was that individual in my life where I had no value. I had no, direction. I didn't know where I wanted to go. I wasn't a dreamer. I didn't dream. I just kind of thought, I'm a decent person, so one day something good's going to happen for me. That is very untrue. That'll never happen. Like, get that out of your head. Just because you're a good person, some opportunity is going to come land in your lap. You got to create the opportunity, and then you have to take it. Like, take it. If you don't take the opportunity, it's not going to do any good for you. Literally, you got to steal the opportunity. You have to take it without any remorse. So, by saying that we are in direct correlation of the outcome of our life, we are in control. I understand it. A lot of you guys say, no, I can't under control that. Yeah, we can control a lot of our day, which will give us the results we truly want later on in life. And then you learn how to enjoy the process of that as well. And you can get little micro wins every single day. I'm not telling you to build your future in a day. But I'm saying is you can get little micro wins that begin to compound, kind of like money, how money can compound with interest. So can your little micro wins. Are you going to win every day? Probably not. But you can win a lot more than you don't. On that topic, yesterday I was talking about our culture a little bit in the mass division. We are capable of the outcome of the culture in the United States of America. Me and you are capable of changing that. Remember I say we're in complete control of our outcome. Now, if we scroll all day long on social media and we bite onto all the political bullshit and we bite into all the race stuff and all the then you're just part of it. You're part of the problem as well. And I've been part of the problem myself. I've bit off into a lot of that stuff. I allowed it to interfere with my mindset of the day. Because I'm going to tell you something. If you do that, we are choosing to have a less productive and a less joyful day. I said it a couple days ago. The only way to beat what's going on now in our country and what the media outlets spew out, I say spew because it's all poison, into our communities, the only way to beat it is unplug. And you have a choice to do that. And I'll tell you this, when you unplug from it, you will begin to enjoy people again, and you will begin to enjoy life again. You will. And then if you have a hard time waking up and getting excited about your day, I encourage you strongly to pick a goal and make it big and go after it. You'll hear a lot of people say, don't set your goals too big, you'll be setting yourself up for failure. That's bullshit. Do not listen to those people whatsoever. Those people will live a very unhappy life forever because they're just going to wake up and continue to do the mundane tasks they got to do every day and not look forward to their day ever. Set a big ass goal and go for it. Now, don't set yourself up for failure and say, if I don't hit this goal, I'm going to be miserable for life. Don't do that. Just set a big goal so you have something to wake up and start getting excited about in life again. I think that's a big problem with people, even after they graduate high school or college or whatever it is. Like, we stop stretching. And what I mean stretching is we stop setting big goals so we have something to wake up and look forward to accomplish. We are creatures where we feel best when we are making progress towards something. I don't care what it is. That is not important whatsoever. We feel best when we are making progress towards something. Could be about your finances, could be about your fitness, could be about your relationships, could be in your career, could be a multitude of other things, being the best parent ever. I don't know. Maybe you have a goal of writing a book and you sit down for 10 minutes each day and you write one paragraph. You think that's not a lot, but the compound interest of that after a year, you done wrote half a book or more. I don't know the math on that exactly, but you get the gist. So if you're ever feeling in life like you're waking up and you're feeling kind of like, another day of this. If you get that feeling, set a big goal and stay disciplined on it. And that will begin to wake you up excited about life again. You know that feeling you got when you were a young kid and you woke up Christmas morning and you were excited, or you couldn't even sleep Christmas Eve? You can get that feeling again. I get that feeling about 5 days out of the 7 that I wake up. Every single day. 365 days a year. And that's not a brag and that's not a boast. It's just telling you my experience of setting a goal big enough where you have something to wake up excited for. So you look forward to your day opposed to dread the daily tasks ahead. And there's a multitude of ways. Maybe you want to be the Guinness Book of World Record book reader. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Everybody's goals and dreams are going to be different. But if you have something to work towards day in and day out, you'll be more excited about life and you'll be more likable. People will want to be around you more. Maybe you don't want that. Maybe you don't like people. I know people that don't like people, and that's okay too. Maybe you just don't like people because you haven't met the right people yet. That's a good one. However, I've been in that phase a million times. There's a couple times in my life I'm like, dude, I remember back 10 years ago when I felt so great about my life right here. What was different then? I would always ask myself that. And I could never come up with an answer. And the answer was, I was making progress in some aspect of my life. It could have been with relationship building. It could have been with finances. It could have been just simply exercise and working on my health. It gives us something to look forward to. And when we wake up with something to look forward to, life isn't so daunting. It's just the way it is. It's facts. It's not some, theory. That's not a theory. That's facts. If you wake up, that's science. If you wake up with something to look forward to do, a goal, and each day you get to get a little step closer to that goal, it's going to be really difficult for the negativity and the pessimism to come in and try to ruin your day. I'm not saying it won't try, but it's going to be more difficult. And then also, by doing that as well as setting goals, also practice gratitude. Your mind can't think negative when you're grateful. It's insane. It's like it cannot do both. It can't do both at the same time. You cannot wake up and practice gratitude. However you do that, I say practice because gratitude is a practice. Gratitude isn't something you're born with. Oh, he's just the lucky one. He's grateful about, like, no, that's not true. They practice gratitude. They practice gratitude, whether it's in the AM, whether it's in the PM, whether it's all day long. They practice gratitude. They train their mindset to get a different perspective in life and be more joyful. That's what they do. It's not just like, oh, he's just a grateful individual. No, you're taking the work away from that individual. That individual worked to build that gratitude up in their life. And the great thing about gratitude is it's free. It don't cost anything. And then when you're grateful, your mind's a lot more clear. It's really difficult to think pessimistic with a grateful attitude. It's impossible. Like, your mind can't do both at the same time for whatever reason. I don't know the science why it can't. Look at somebody like Tony Robbins or that other doctor that's he was a really good doctor too. I can't think of his name. No, not Dr. Phil, but he practices gratitude for sure too. It'll come to me one day. But it's not even important, the doctor. What is important is through practicing gratitude and goal setting, your whole perspective on your life will shift. This is coming from somebody that was the most negative, pessimistic, life-draining loser you would have ever had in your circle. I would ruin your day intentionally so you can be on my level, because I was miserable. So if you ever find yourself waking up thinking that, like, oh, this is it in life, it doesn't have to be. That's a choice. It's a choice to stay there. It's a choice to feel like that. And it's a choice not to set goals and not to set or practice gratitude so you can have a different perspective on life. And we truly, through gratitude, through goal setting, we truly can manifest what we want out of life, whatever that is. Maybe you want material things. And if that's what you want, you can manifest that. And that's not wrong to want material things neither. These people out here, curse on the materialistic people. Whatever, man. If that's your motivation, let that be your motivation. Don't listen to the naysayers or the haters. Don't even listen to them. You know, your motivation might, or your goal setting may be just to have clearer visions in life and more of a purpose-driven life. That's a great goal too. There's a multitude of different goals, and I'm telling you, once you start creating goals and obtaining them, and you start creating your future, or other words, manifesting your future, you will get addicted to it. It's like a drug coming from somebody that was addicted and an alcoholic. It is literally like a drug. It releases the same endorphin, maybe a little bit different, but that excitement endorphin, which is the best high I've ever had in my entire life, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing beats it. Nothing. You don't go to bed guilty feeling. You don't wake up wondering what you said or who you did what to or whatever. You wake up excited for the next day. And matter of fact, the only downfall with chasing your goals, dreams, practicing gratitude, the only downfall is your days go like this. When you have a clear vision and you have goals and your days set out for you and you know what you're going to do in each day, there's not enough hours in the day. They go by so fast, it's insane. January just started yesterday. I swear, I shit you not. And it went by that fast. Matter of fact, 2025 just started yesterday, it feels like. And here we are in 2026. It is insane when you set goals, when you're purpose-driven, when you practice gratitude, how fast the days go. If you feel like life is going slow, add some things to it. Or if you just want life to go real slow, which I'm sure we all would like it to last a little bit longer, but look, we can wish and hope in one hand, and you know the rest, because here's the thing is, we can't change that. That's just how it is. So I'm going to leave it on this. If you ever find yourself waking up wondering why, if you ever wonder if this is going to be the outcome for the rest of your life, it can be. It can be just like that. And unfortunately, a lot of people reside right there. They stop chasing. They stop dream building. They stop goal creating. They stop practicing gratitude. And they get in this place called depression. And they merely watch life go by. They watch other people chasing their dreams and their visions. They're depressed. They're sad. They don't know what happened in their life. This is all who I was. I watched people run by me. They sprinting by me as I was sitting still watching the world go right by me. It's not a good feeling. Or we can start creating some goals again, and it doesn't matter your age. Check out Mel Robbins. 40, she was drunk, going through a divorce, first business, everything was failing for her, and at 44 years young, my age right now, she changed everything. And now she's one of the most well-known female vocalists of our time. People hear her all the time for her knowledge. And she was washed up at 44. She was failing horribly. There is no age. It does not matter what age you are. If you are feeling like, is this it? Every morning I wake up, is this it? And then if you have youth on your side, wake up! You got a long ways to go and you got plenty of time. Start pushing through, start setting goals. Start practicing gratitude. That might sound stupid to you. You want your life to change? Practice gratitude. Why do I get so passionate about it? I'm an example of it. I'm a prime example of what practicing one silly thing, which sounded ignorant to me the first time I heard somebody like Tony Robbins talking about gratitude. I said, this fool, man. Yeah, it's just nice for you. I had all the negative shit to say about it. And then I found myself being the same old me, and I said, I'm willing to do anything to get different results in life that I'm currently getting that is within guidelines of the law, my morals, and ethics. And I said, no, you're going to practice this, Justin. And I did it the first day, it didn't work. Did it the second day, it didn't work. I felt really weird. Month 1, month 2, month 3, I started saying, life's looking pretty good, man. Shit isn't as bad as my mindset had it. It's not that. We're in Atlanta, 10 years later, I'm still practicing it on a daily basis, and life's good. I want all of you to feel that. And it's free. I love you all. Have a blessed day.